Sir, out of the 11 chakras that you mentioned, which out of the 11 is the most important when it comes to physical well-being?
Instinct of survival is a physical well-being. That is connected with the basic chakra or Mooladhara chakra.
Okay.
It affects your skeletal muscle system, blood production, bone marrow, WBCs, and instinct of survival. Yeah. But
what are the signs these chakras are activated? What is their purpose? And how to keep them balanced?
so forehead is activated, our crown is activated. These are the centers of direct perception, intuitive intelligence, direct knowing. The thinking faculty, higher and lower thinking faculty, is connected with logic or philosophy, whereas forehead and crown are connected with direct knowing. They are open only. What about female? Women who are wearing sari, having opening here.
Yeah. Why?
Because the prana chakra is there, energy comes from there, they didn't want to block it.
Okay. Really?
Yes, that's what it is.
How the energy flows there and how your Kundalini awakens in the context of 11 chakras.
Practicing Kundalini raise techniques, many people land in Kundalini syndrome.
Kundalini syndrome.
Yes, it could be physical syndrome or psychological syndrome.
Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to your favorite spiritual podcast, Speaking Tree, and this is your host, Rangoli Sharma. Another day and I've brought to you another exclusive episode of our English series, Mystic Mind. And I'm sure, I can assure you that today you're going to get a different kind of knowledge, something that you've not heard before. You know, we usually say that in your body you have 7 chakras, 7 energy centers. Now, the guest who has joined us today, he told me a new thing, that in your body you don't just have 7 chakras, you have 11 chakras. So, which are these extra chakras that we've discussed today? Where are they actually aligned? What kind of energy do they give you? In today's podcast, we've discussed this new and fresh perspective on chakras and how you can balance them, how it can lead to your Kundalini rising. So this is all what we've discussed in today's podcast, and I'm sure that you all are going to love it. But before starting the podcast, do let me know from which part of the world are you watching this podcast. And for this very special discussion, a very special guest has joined me today. He's a pranic healer, he's a spiritual healer, and he's a veteran commander from the Air Force. I would like to welcome N.J Reddy, sir. Sir, welcome to Speaking Tree.
Thank you. Atma Namaste.
Atma Namaste. And I'm sure, sir, that my audience is going to get a great, insightful discussion.
Yes, definitely.
Because today we are talking about a new concept, something that you've never heard before. Usually we say that our body has 7 chakras, 7 energy centers from where we derive our energies. But you told me something new, that it's not actually 7, it's 11 energy centers, 11 chakras that we have in our body. So firstly, I would simply love to know what are these 11 chakras, where are they situated, and what do they talk about?
You see, we are looking into chakras means energy body.
Ji.
Pranamaya kosha.
Yes.
So let me start, there's a physical body, Annamaya kosha, influenced by the energy body, internally and externally to the physical body, interpenetrating and extending beyond physical body is the energy body which we call Pranamaya kosha. So if you see there is energy, life is there, there is energy is there. Without energy, life cannot be sustained.
Absolutely.
So this is a fundamental thing. So I will put it very similar analogy, law of correspondence. If in a field, like a paddy field, you have water. To maintain water, you need water pump and channels or pipelines.
Yes.
To maintain the energy, you need energy pumps and energy pipelines. So these energy pipelines or energy centers are called chakras. They are moving actually, sustaining the energy. And also like energy pipelines is energy channels or meridians or energy nadis. So these comprise of the energy body. To maintain the energy body, you require chakras. So by balancing the energy body, strengthening the energy body, you can achieve healing of the physical body. Both are related to each other. In Theosophy, this energy body is called etheric double. It means it's like a mold for the physical body.
Okay.
If you make the mold all right, physical body become all right. If the physical body gets affected, it affects the mold also. Both are made for each other. Now, we must look into why there are 11 chakras. Why there were 7 chakras even then.
Exactly.
They said there are 7 chakras. They did not say there are only 7 chakras.
So that's the confusion that people have.
So 7 chakras are really there.
Yeah.
If you look into chakras given by Theosophy, if you give to these 7 chakras by yoga system, some are common, some are different.
Yeah.
That itself makes more than 7 chakras. And another thing, out of the 7 chakras, you have ajna and crown, the topmost one. In between there is something called forehead chakra or lalata chakra, which is not normally active. So that's why it's not counted. So if you count like this, there are actually 11 chakras. Now you may say that where is the ancient reference for this 11 chakras? In Kathopanishad, it talks about city with 11 gates.
So sir, before we move on to talking about those 11 chakras, do you think there is any scriptural reference also that talks about the 11 chakras?
Kathopanishad clearly talks about city with 11 gates.
Okay.
You, the soul, descend into this city with 11 gates, which means when you develop this city, that means this aura and this 11 gates, the chakras, you will comprehend your true nature, that is the soul, and you can get liberated.
Okay.
So 11 chakras reference is there.
Okay, it's coming from the 11 gates of heaven.
Yes, 11 gates of Kathopanishad. That's the one clear reference.
Okay.
So Pranamaya Kosha reference is very much there in Taittiriya Upanishad, Prashna Upanishad, including regarding Pancha Pranas and even Pancha Koshas. References therein in these Upanishads. And if you look at into 11 chakras, these are our main chakras. Each chakra has effect on entire physical body. Not just there. And it has a more effect on organs and systems near to that chakra. So I'll talk about the Anahata chakra or heart chakra. So there's a front and back component of the Anahata chakra. So this is Anahata means heart chakra means it is co-located with the physical heart. So it naturally helps the functioning of the heart. And co-located with this are the lungs. It affects your respiration. It affects your heart functioning. Then there is thymus gland. So it affects your immune system. Not only this, physical level, the heart chakra brings one, if activated, to higher emotional state. So it improves the psychosomatic condition of the person.
Okay.
So it is, that's why this treating these chakras is holistic in nature. That means it affects your physical body and psychological function.
Okay.
And also next level spiritual function. So when you come to Anahata, higher emotion, then you automatically come, where is the lower emotional condition? It is there in the chakra which is called solar plexus chakra. So if you balance, you come to higher emotional condition, you will not be affected by psychosomatic condition. 95% of the ailments are psychosomatic.
Okay.
Now, majority of the people at this point of time, most of the time, their only solar plexus chakra is big. That means lower emotion is regulating you, anger is regulating you. When you come to higher emotion, peace is regulating you. So, these two chakras are connected with the energy body pranamaya kosha. At the same time, they are linked to your emotional condition. So, they are gateways to your emotional condition, lower or higher. So, this pranamaya kosha is connected to emotional condition. Similarly, your ajna, will aspect, philosophical aspect, throat chakra, mental aspect, what you call discernment, viveka. So when your ajna is active and regulates the throat, you are more philosophical in nature, more target oriented. Though they are connected with pranamaya kosha, they are also connected with your higher aspect called vijnanamaya kosha. This is connected to manomaya kosha or manomaya kosha as well as emotional and lower thinking faculty. Vijnanamaya kosha, higher thinking faculty. When you come to Forehead and crown, they take you to Anandamaya Kosha, the fifth kosha. So, Annamaya Kosha physical, Pranamaya Kosha energy, Manomaya Kosha is emotional lower mental, Vijnanamaya Kosha is higher mental, or causal, the cause comes from there, and this is beyond all this, is Anandamaya Kosha takes you to intuitional plane, intuitive intelligence and oneness. Now, I'll simply make it, but all these chakras are connected to the energy body, while when they develop and activated, connect to the higher. So, there's a higher aspect of peace and bliss, deeper inner peace and bliss, and even oneness can be experienced into etheric level, energy level, because they are connected here and connected there when they are developed. So, you experience a change in the physical through the energy body when the chakras are purified and strengthened. So, you experience that bliss and peace that you experience affects your metabolism, affects your breathing rate, makes you maintain peace and calmness in difficult situation. In some of the systems, we don't have separate navel chakra and solar plexus chakra.
Really?
Yeah, one is added here already. So, heart, solar, navel. So, some people get confused that this navel is called Manipura. Actually, Manipura means here, whereas navel is here. So, anyway, whatever is the thing, there is one navel and one solar. One X chakra is, it has come here. Again, you have Vajna and crown. You have a forehead chakra and Lalata chakra. So, one is come here. I know. Now, many systems, there is a Swadhisthana, sex chakra and Muladhara, basic chakra. So, many people consider both together as one chakra.
Okay.
And there is one exactly behind the navel at the curvature of the spine, which regulates the pumping capacity, pumping of the energy up, which needs to be regulated. Very important in the present times because it regulates the blood pressure. That's called Mengmen chakra, just behind the navel. At the curvature of the spine is called Mengmen chakra.
Okay.
In Hindi, it's something we call Kati chakra. And in Tamil, it's called Kachaya Varmam. It is there.
Okay.
Chakra name is there.
Okay, so this is the first extra chakra that we are hearing about.
Solar and Mengmen and forehead. 3 have come. And fourth one, which is off center of all the chakras, it's the left rib. Front and back is spleen chakras, front and back. It's called Prana chakra. You draw energy apart from lungs when you breathe. You also draw energy through this chakra to the whole body. It's called Prana chakra. Name itself is called spleen chakra. It's co-located with the physical spleen. So we have a spleen chakra, Mengmen chakra, solar chakra, forehead chakra, 7 already there, 4 more, 11. These 11 chakras are connected with the energy body. Why we talk Panchakoshas is, these lower chakras affect the energy body directly. All chakras affect the energy body, but when they are developed and expanded, they connect you to higher emotion. They connect, Ajna connects you to your higher mental. Crown and forehead connect you to intuitional plane. And that energy in the intuitional plane, peace and bliss, comes down into energy and physicalizes. This is what is bringing heaven on earth. What is there can be brought down here when you develop the chakras and connect higher. The thing which is there, which is our true nature, is manifested at the physical level. If that happens, the spiritual evolution of the planet is done. If everybody comes to that level. But before that, if everybody at least comes to higher emotion level, Anahata chakra or heart chakra, there will be peace on earth. Because the moment you come here, lower emotion you say I.
Yes.
Higher emotion you say we. When you look from others' point of view, you are easily able to forgive. Yeah? Or when you forgive, you will come there. Both is true. When you come here, you are in oneness. When you do planetary peace meditation, you come there. So there's a technique to come there.
Okay.
There is a technique to come here by forgiving or PPM, planetary peace meditation takes you here and then there. When you align both of them, you can bring that peace and bliss and oneness which is there here. So there will be heaven on earth if this happens substantially. So that is the aim. How to bring people into here? The technique is, of course, you must be physically fit to be able to come there to physical exercise. Breathing raises you into higher emotion. Regulate your breathing, regulate your mind. Third, forgiveness can bring you to higher emotion. Fourth, beyond emotional, meditation can lift you here to higher emotion, then to your intuitional plane, buddhic plane. Fifth kosha, anandamaya kosha. This is connected there.
Okay.
So this is why when we talk about panchakoshas, it is not that only panchakoshas are there. There are more koshas. But connected with your pranamaya kosha are panchakoshas.
So, sir, now that we understood the extra 4 chakras, which I would make again clear to my audience, that the extra 4 chakras are, one is your forehead chakra. It's called your forehead chakra. The other is your solar chakra.
Yes.
And the third one is your spleen chakra.
Yeah.
And the last one is
Mengme.
Mingme. So now let's talk about what are the signs these chakras are activated, what is their purpose, and how to keep them balanced. So let's start with the forehead chakra.
So forehead chakra is a spiritual center along with the Sahasrara or crown chakra. So there are intuitional plane, buddhic plane. Buddhic aspect little lower, little higher. So forehead is activated or crown is activated. These are the centers of direct perception, intuitive intelligence, direct knowing. The thinking faculty, higher and lower thinking faculty, is connected with logic or philosophy, whereas forehead and crown are connected with direct knowing. The crown and these chakras get activated by practice of planetary peace meditation, one of the ways, and by healing they are activated. So the purpose of forehead is understood, direct perception without going through logical reasoning. You will just know it, this is right, without going through complex logical process. That is called intuitive intelligence, buddhic intelligence, or sometimes called Christ consciousness, buddhic consciousness. So these are the different words used in different terminologies. Now we have a heart chakra, ananta, higher emotion. But for most people, it's the lower emotion, the eye center, the solar plexus is activated. Is centered for lower emotion. There are negative lower emotions and positive lower emotions. Negative lower emotions are like anger. Positive emotions are connect with courage. You require to perform any act, courage is required. But there is a balance which has to be maintained between heart and solar. So that you balance I center here and with V center here. You also look from others' point of view. Though you have persistence and courage to do what is right, you don't want to hurt anybody in your action. So heart has to be activated. The third chakra which we talked about, behind the Nabhi chakra, navel chakra, is Mengmen at the curvature of the spine. The Mooladhara chakra provides energy, and this regulates the movement of energy up so that you are not overwhelmed. When this chakra is affected because of lower emotions going to this chakra, it causes rise in blood pressure.
Okay.
This chakra becomes important at this present times because it has to be regulated. Overactivation of it is dangerous for psychosomatic ailments. Apart from BP, heart ailments, cancer, asthma, digestive disorders, etc., affected by the solar plex chakra and then by Mengmen chakra. So they have to be regulated by practice of breathing or exercise or meditation or forgiveness or healing. Ultimately, Yoga Prana Vidya has a healing technique to regulate these chakras. Last chakra, fourth one, which is additional, is a Prana chakra, which is at the spleen, at the lowest rib, left, front and back spleen chakras. You see, to maintain this, ancient times men were not wearing anything above, their upper part of the body was not having any clothes. They were open only. What about female? Women were wearing sari, having opening here.
Yeah. Why?
Because the prana chakra is there, energy comes from there, they didn't want to block it.
Okay. Really?
Yes, that's what it is.
That was the
Otherwise,
reason.
why would women have a dressing having opening here? The traditional dressing?
Yeah, the sari and blouse.
Yes. So this area, they don't want to cover with some insulator so that the flow of energy is not affected. Why do they do that? And why do people put bindi? This ajna chakra, a red or maroon color bindi, activate this chakra, you develop your willpower. So you control your lower nature by putting this thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Why do you put the tops here or make hole here? This one, like acupuncture point, this portion affects your left brain, this one affects your right brain. It balances your logical brain, yeah, which is left brain, with the intuitive brain, which is the right brain. The same thing is achieved by what is we call super asana, just done for 2 minutes, and also strengthens the body. It's all connected with energy. We don't understand why it is done.
It all has its connection with our energy centers.
Yes.
Like even the nose one, the nose piercing also?
I exactly don't know, but anyway, it has to have connection because there are acupuncture points everywhere. It definitely would have connection. Particularly this eye, this ear, lobe, here correspond to the head and it is connected with the left brain, intuitive brain, and this is connected with the, this right brain is the intuitive brain, and this is connected with the left brain, which is logical brain. That's why the holding also is correctly to be done. And this is not for a punishment that they did super brain asana. It is to balance intuitive and mental intelligence. And when you do up and down super brain asana about 14 times, you also strengthen your body. So these are all exercises meant for balancing the chakras in one way and strengthening the body. And any up and down sit up, getting up also strengthens your Mooladhara or base chakra. And this Mooladhara chakra is responsible for skeletal system, muscular system, blood production, WBC. So people who are having all kinds of physical ailments, maybe arthritis, maybe any other problem, any organ problem like heart, Mooladhara chakra is weak, imbalanced. So by treating that, you will affect the entire skeletal muscular system of the body. Similarly, when you treat Anahata chakra, it will affect your heart functioning, lung functioning, and thymus gland immunity. So each of the chakras have major chakras, this 11. There are other minor chakras, but these affect the overall functioning of the body in various ways, and including bringing into higher emotion. That's why this Yoga Pranayama system, balancing the chakras, is holistic, and to maintain the energy body, various techniques from exercise to meditation and healing is integrated, including diet. It is holistic, integrated, and complementary to any other modality. It can go along with other modalities. Like medicine, people need to take medicine, let them take, but we heal. The fundamental fact is this, that everything which we call living organism has the ability to normalize or restore or heal itself. So when you improve this energy body by exercise, diet, breathing, forgiveness, meditation or healing, by no touch, no drug therapy, you accelerate the ability of healing of the body. It gets healed faster. Because inherent nature is to get body heal itself. For example, if you have some headache or if you have a pain in the body or some digestion issue, you simply rest for a day, you become all right. Yeah, that means body normalizes itself. So that ability can be accelerated by improving the energy body or pranayama quotient by various methods. That's what we want everybody to know, at least self-help techniques of what exercise, what breathing, what forgiveness, what meditation, what healing. So the knowledge of these chakras takes you beyond your physical existence into your higher consciousness. Many people come and ask us, what should I do? I said, we will heal you, or you do forgiveness, you do breathing, you connect to your own true nature, you will know what you are supposed to do. You connect with yourself.
Yeah.
Because answer comes from there. Regularly you connect there, you will be automatically internally guided into right direction. So that's the beauty of understanding the chakras connected to 5 koshas and take you beyond the physical existence.
Sir, out of the 11 chakras that you mentioned, which out of the 11 is the most important when it comes to physical well-being?
See, instinct of survival is a physical well-being. That is connected with the basic chakra or Mooladhara chakra.
Okay.
It affects your skeletal muscle system, blood production, bone marrow, WBCs, and instinct of survival. Yeah. But it has effect on other chakras, and other chakras have effect on it. And per se, you want pranamaya kosha, energy body, to be better. You need the spleen chakra to be purified and strengthened. Your digestion is required for the physical well-being. The solar and navel affect the digestion process more. So you understand the physical effect is more on the lower chakras, including Swadhisthana Ashtak chakra. Of course, it helps in functioning of your overall body, and strength of the legs is also connected with the basic and sex chakra. Now, I said if you come to emotional component, psychosomatic condition, the activation of heart chakra makes you to higher emotion, which helps you to come out of psychosomatic elements. So, these affect you physically and emotionally. Your thinking faculty affects your feeling, feeling affects your thinking. So, this throat chakra, fear and doubt are predominantly largely here. When you regulate it by activating the ajna, which is higher mental activity, you will come out of unnecessary worry and fear, uncertainties, and you will be able to focus on the target. These are all definitely required at this level, but if you want inner guidance, then you have to activate the crown chakra, for which you must do planetary peace meditation. And to activate the heart chakra, also planetary peace meditation.
So now that we talked about the balancing of the chakras, what are the methods that one can use to balance all the chakras? I'm talking specifically about the 11 chakras.
Okay, the all chakras can be balanced by various practices. Your energy body improves, means chakras also getting balanced. A simple physical exercises removes the used up energy, purifies the chakras to certain extent. A rhythmic yogic breathing or breathing exercises, some of them, balance the different meridians like yang and yin meridians or pingla and ida meridians, and bring in change in sushumna meridian, central meridian. It balances the chakras. That is breathing. There are various types of breathing, but rhythmic yogic breathing or balancing breathing are two important breathing techniques. Then next level, to get into higher emotion, to come out of psychosomatic condition, forgiveness sadhana will help you to come to higher emotion. So these are the techniques beyond which you want to become guided by your inner nature and intuitive intelligence, and also be a channel which makes you purify the chakras, strengthen the aura, is planetary peace meditation. If done in a group, it has a predominant accelerated impact. If regularly done, these things will do. Not to miss the diet.
Okay.
Fruit diet is God's diet, already pre-digested, pre-cooked to a great extent. You don't have to use your body mechanism to digest it. You simply eat it, it gets assimilated into your body. The energy that normally we use in trying to digest food is available extra when you take fruit diet. And that energy will try to heal you.
Okay.
So that's why diet plays an important role. But only limiting to diet or exercise is not sufficient. You have to come into breathing and forgiveness. And that is not sufficient, be a channel energy. And when a person is not able to do any of these things or part of these things because he is sick, not able to exercise, maybe they can do breathing. If they are not able to do that, maybe they can do forgiveness. If not, they are not able to do 2-3 components, then healing can be done by a trained healer. Here healer is required. Self-help is not sufficient. One must learn healing the energy body by learning Yoga Prana Vidya healing system to heal oneself or others, other family members. So this is the need of the hour. This all components everybody must practice. And when not able to get back to normalcy by one's own effort, seek help of a healer or learn healing. So even healers, when they are sick, they take help of other healers. So it is mutually beneficial that people learn. So we have initially understand the fundamentals of healing. It's a no touch, no drug therapy.
Yeah.
Since your energy body is inside and outside the physical body, as I explained, the healer's energy body also inside and out of the physical body. To bring change in the energy condition, you don't have to touch.
Yeah.
Like Faraday law of induction, energy in one coil induces energy in the other coil without physical touch. If that can happen with material which you think does not have much consciousness, highly conscious being like ours, with a pure intention and thought to heal, you can achieve healing. And there are techniques taught in Yoga Prana Vidya to transfer the energy from the healer to the patient. And a lot of people think by transferring energy you lose anything, you lose your energy. No, you receive and you give. You are a channel. A cashier should not think in a bank that he is giving his money. He is a channel for giving.
Yeah.
We are divine channels, you receive and give. In the process, you don't lose your energy if you do properly. So you must learn this technique properly, systematically. And a lot of people have, I get contaminated by the patient. You get contaminated by the patient if your consciousness come down.
Yeah.
If you maintain higher consciousness, I tell you,
it should not get affected.
Yeah, you have a tank here, water tank.
Yeah.
Higher and bigger tank. Patient tank is smaller and lower. So water will flow from where to where? It will go from here to here. This water will not affect you unless you come down. If the healer maintains his higher emotional state, no way the patient can affect the healer. Patient can affect the healer, only he himself lifts up.
Yeah.
That means he cannot have a negative effect. He can only have a positive effect. Or otherwise you yourself come down. So healer has a responsibility to maintain the higher emotion by various techniques which he has learned. That's why sadhana or regular practice is required so that we don't get drowned in the lower nature. So that techniques are taught in Yoga Prana Vidya, and we give our self-help techniques for everybody free. Yeah, we propagate the self-help techniques into schools and colleges by our volunteers free of cost. We give incentive to the volunteers, trained volunteers, they teach. We have a tie-up with many organizations, even governments like Karnataka government. We have a tie-up MOU with them to help the self-help techniques to be propagated into children and teachers. It's a need of the hour for everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody needs it. It is not connected with any caste, creed, nationality, race, sex, religion. Everybody needs to maintain their energy body. Everybody needs to come to higher emotion for their own good health and happiness.
Sir, when we talk about Kundalini rising, they say that your energy flows from your root chakra to your crown chakra, and that's the story of the 7 chakras. But is the concept of Kundalini awakening also relevant to the 11 chakras? If yes, how the energy flows there and how your Kundalini awakens in the context of 11 chakras?
So, actually, Kundalini flow, you are telling it has to go from Mooladhara to higher.
Yes.
There are many techniques of Kundalini rise, not one. Different spiritual schools talk about different techniques. In the presence of the Guru, who looks at the sadhak, the purification of the sadhak, he helps rise the Kundalini. That is safe. Without purification, Kundalini rise can be dangerous.
Absolutely.
So purification is the most important necessity. So you want to rise Kundalini, your physical body must be fit. Otherwise there can be damage.
Really?
Your energy body has to be fit. Yeah. So many people practicing excessive chanting, mantras, practicing Kundalini rise techniques, many people land in Kundalini syndrome.
Kundalini syndrome?
Yes, it could be physical syndrome or psychological syndrome.
What is the syndrome exactly?
Physical syndrome, maybe he will have diarrhea, fever. Yeah, it is easy. Psychological syndrome, they may have an emotional problem, relationship problem. Yeah, there are worse syndromes, karmic syndrome. If you are not purified, you don't generate good karma, you may have a financial problem also. So, to be able to practice Kundalini Yoga, one must generate more entitlement by service and dana dakshina, donation.
Okay.
And also make energy body fitter by practice of physical exercise and breathing exercise. Then Kundalini can be awakened safely. So, the proper way of awakening Kundalini for the present times, in the absence of a physical guru, is purification. Purification. There have to be techniques of purification, including forgiveness sadhana. We have to overcome certain deficiencies in us systematically in order to rise Kundalini. First, we have to practice ahimsa. Ahimsa paramo dharma. Yeah? Practice generosity. Practice deep level of right perception. You have to come into that understanding what is right, what is not right. And you must follow what is right. Yeah, and right expression. The Buddha whole teaching is about right perception and right expression. Then comes, you must have focus and overcome laziness. And you must balance life, spiritual, material aspects of life. Don't only focus on one. Now, very importantly, in the higher level of yoga prana system, Arat Yoga, how to safely awaken Kundalini? In our system, in this system, we don't awaken Kundalini from bottom to up. There is something called transformation and transmutation. Before this lower energy can be taken up, it has to be transformed. How does this happen? First, bring the divine energy down, transform, raise the Kundalini. It may happen automatically if you bring the divine energy down. If it means you are bringing divine energy down, means all your chakras are purified, all 11 chakras. Yeah. Energy comes down, step down, and you step up the Kundalini energy. No, this is divine energy physicalized transformation, physical energy spiritualized transmutation. If it is done that way, it is safe, under guidance and control, and your capability will be properly utilized. So, all 11 chakras are to start with purified. By other techniques, I said exercise, breathing, purification techniques, forgiveness. So, the mother meditation to practice any other meditations which people are talking about Kundalini raise is planetary peace meditation or metta meditation. First, to practice that, purify the aura and chakras. Then you can think of Raja Yoga or Kundalini Yoga or Dhyan. Without this, people who practice those techniques can land in Kundalini syndrome, which people are landing in. In any system, including our system, they don't practice purification but want to practice meditation, they will land in trouble. The one meditation which can safely practice is planetary peace meditation. That too after physical exercise. If you are not able to do physical exercise, don't do meditation. Do breathing. Do forgiveness. And if you have a problem, seek help that your energy body is healed by another healer. I said since energy body extends beyond the physical body, you can heal without touch. Energy follows thought. Like one coil to other coil, so right interaction, you interact with the right people, you will get upgraded. And right group is more important. That's why Lord Buddha said, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. That means get into a person who is noble. You are not able to get into a person who is noble, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. You go practice with a group which follows the teaching of the noble person. So you have to use your discernment and identify, align with such group. Your spiritual progress will be very fast. Also, at the same time, you will maintain good health and happiness. You can take care of your karmic obligations. If you think that I will come into spiritual path after I fulfill my karmic obligations, you will be only stuck there. Even to fulfill your karmic obligations, you need to have good health and happiness. That's why it's the need of the hour to practice all these techniques. And everybody must learn, at least self-help techniques, which we have given in YPV Sadhana app. Ahead of it, Yoga Prana offers healing. You must learn. Online, offline, both opportunities are given.
So, sir, now that we understood the 11 chakra system, one last question for my viewers would be, if they want to start their spiritual journey, where should they start from in the context of the 11 chakra system?
First, they must start with the breathing. Breath is life. Regulating breathing, regulate your mind. The simple breathing is rhythmic yogic breathing, which involves when you inhale, belly out, hold, exhale, belly in. To make the energy circuit complete, they connect tongue to palate. At least this must be learned, done for 5 minutes each time, 3 times daily. You come to higher emotion. The next step is forgiveness sadhana. To come out of psychosomatic ailment, these two are important. And the third is be a channel, very fast development, that is planetary peace meditation. And to do that, you must do exercise. So all these things are there in the YPV Sadhana app freely. Further, you want to learn healing of the 11 chakras, you must learn Yoga Prana Vidya 3 levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. The basic fundamental healing is learned in level 1. Level 2, we use color pranas for accelerated healing process. Level 3 is very important only after level 2 to deal with psychosomatic ailments and psychological ailments. All serious problems have a psychosomatic component. 95% of all chronic and serious ailments have a psychosomatic component, and psychological problem is already there. So, we want that everyone, in every family, there may be one person, there should be one person who learns up to Yoga Prana Vidya level 3. You may practice any system, there are many systems in the world. You must have a proper physical exercise from whatever you use. That is not sufficient, you must do proper breathing. One is rhythmic yogic breathing. The inhalation period, exhalation period should be equal. The third is, for your own health and happiness, you must forgive. Learn forgiveness sadhana. Forgive, ask for forgiveness, forgive yourself. These three. And the fourth one is, you pick up a channeling meditation. In a Buddhist system, you call it a metta meditation. Yeah, all you do planetary peace meditation. You have a good meditations like a great invocation offered through Theosophy to channel a light, love and power into the earth. You have a Christian system, we have Lord's Prayer. That also is a method of purification. And after any of these techniques, you always bless the earth, bless your family, bless your business, bless your work. You must at least do these things. These are the minimum things. Again, I repeat, exercise, suitable exercise. You don't have to do many breathings, at least do rhythmic breathing, rhythmic yogic breathing. Inhalation, exhalation equal with connect tongue to palate. Third is, in whatever means you have to do forgiveness sadhana, learn to forgive others, forgive yourself, and ask for forgiveness, learn the lesson. And whatever channeling meditation from whichever system you do, you have to bless for the peace of the people on the earth. It's in giving you receive. Finally, I say, follow the golden rule.
Definitely. And I'm sure, sir, that our audience learned something new out of today's podcast, because today, traditionally, we talk about 7 chakras, but today we talked about 11. So thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you
today.
very much. May all practice some techniques to be able to maintain higher emotion and maintain the immune system and contribute to your family and to the environment and the earth. Thank you. All the best wishes.
Thank you, sir. So you tell me in the comment section, how did you like today's podcast? Do you also agree that these extra chakras, they exist in our body? Have you also felt the similar energy to what our guest discussed today? If yes, do let me know your experiences. What do you feel about Kundalini rising? Do you think it's possible for a person to have their Kundalini rising and act normal? Because, as they say, it's very high energy. So, these are the kind of concepts we keep bringing to you, and I'll keep bringing to you such insightful and interesting discussions on Speaking Tree. This is your host, Rangoli Sharma. I'll see you in another podcast. Namaste.